Test. Test.
Because
Test.
you put your paper on the tie.
Toastmaster Vikas Menon
Test.
will be giving his
Test.
speech.
Test. Test. Test.
Toastmaster Vikas Menon will be giving his speech on Mr. Briggs's cheeseburger.
Approved. Your visa has been approved, sir. 7 long applications. 3 visa rejections later, I had secured the ticket. The ticket to my independence, to my future, the ticket to the land of opportunity. Yes, Madam Contest Chair, and my dear friends, I was going to Michigan State University, MSU, baby, Michigan State. Now you know, we Indians, we take our education really seriously, our studies really seriously. So I studied Bold and the Beautiful, Beverly Hills 90210, rap music, every kind of American serial out there. As my favorite rapper, Snoop Dogg, would say, I had this itch on the lockdown. On a cool summer night, I landed at Lansing Airport in my baggy jeans, holding my luggage. I saw a tall, elderly gentleman waving a sign, yelling, "Like us! Like us! Like us! This is Charles Briggs!" Now let me tell you, this was long before Toastmaster Vikas Jingran became the world champion and made this Vikas world famous. At their beautiful Lansing home, the lovely Mrs. Briggs welcomed me with a warm hug, open arms, warm smile, and an even warmer cheeseburger. The moment I saw that cheeseburger, I knew I had made the right decision to come to Michigan. The next day morning, I woke up excitedly, dashed to my dorm room. I had to meet him, my BFF. That's correct. Best friend forever. My new roommate. I walked into the room and waited there excitedly. I was waiting for him, dreaming we'd conquer the campus together. We'd be the hottest guys among freshman girls. And then we'd grow old, and I'd be the best man at his wedding, and he'd be the knock-knock. He's there. It was a girl. And a cute one, too. Oh boy, Michigan State had co-ed dorms. I knew I had made the right decision now. And then she said 6 words that changed my life forever. This is my brother Carl's room. Oh, Carl. Long walks in car. Tall. Freckled skin. Big. Oh, beautiful. Just meant to be. We were the perfect fit. All the girls, we had them in our pockets. Hi, Carl. I'm Vikas. I'm Indian, but I'm from Dubai. First time in the US. Oh, really excited. Nice to meet you. Cool. Cool. We did communicate a bit more in the next few weeks. Good morning. Good night. Cool. His friends would come over. Who is that dude, Carl? Like us? What kind of name's that? He's from the Middle East, Middle East. But Carl wouldn't say a word to me. Soon, there was a tall wall of prejudice in the tiny little dorm room, and the silence was deafening. 2 months later, Carl moved out, and I felt like it was a slap across my face. Was I a bad roommate? I had been accommodating. I had even tolerated their judging indifference, their ridicule. I was angry and disappointed. Angry for letting Carl and his friends make prejudice comments at me. Angry at the mockery of my culture. Angry at everything American. Even Mr. Briggs. Sure, I lived in Michigan, but in reality, I had imprisoned myself behind the tall walls of my own prejudice. How could my right decision have become so wrong? One day, Mr. Briggs made his way to my dorm room. Vicus, the Denny's down the road makes a really good cheeseburger. You want to go get one? Now, I hated everything American. But I still couldn't get over my love for the holy cheeseburger. Yeah. As we sat and ate at the Denny's, Mr. Briggs said, "You know my godson John? He was a really good boy. He went to Michigan State just like you. He even grilled a mean cheeseburger. And then one day, the army called him to duty. That was the last I saw of him." Son, I was angry, I was mad, I was disappointed at the world, at the army, at his parents, for letting him go. For months I felt only hatred and pain. And then one day, in the darkness of my misery, I heard John's incessant voice. He said, "To love or to hate, to be happy or to be sad, to proudly fight for your country or safely stay back, is all a matter of choice. But uncle, please remember that the choice will always be yours." If that man, if Mr. Briggs had the heart to forgive, if he had the heart to love, who was I to hold grudges? It took me a few weeks to get over my bitterness. Soon, I made a choice. Whenever I met another Carl, I made a choice. The choice to tear down those walls of prejudice and welcome them with a warm smile, open arms, and a warmer cheeseburger. Ladies and gentlemen, life is filled with difficult decisions. Whether to selflessly put yourself on the line for your country or selfishly stay back. To forgive and forget the loss of a loved one. Or to harbor hatred and pain. To be prejudiced. Or to take down those walls of prejudice. But Mr. Briggs and that cheeseburger reminded me that the choice will always be yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikas Menon, and all the best for your speech.